Hi everybody and welcome back to Hex Token channel. Here we are on hex.com. I don't know about you, but I feel like the mood is changed in the market and just looks maybe like the bottom's in already, and we could slowly get some further momentum building on that price. But let's not muck around. Let's get straight into the news. Of course, Hex day number 7. 24 the 25th of November 2021, and the snapshot's at 20.6 cents. Yes, yesterday obviously 17.5, up 17.6%. I think we'll take that. And a strong momentum in the chart. We're going to check that out a bit later. So very cool. Now the return on investment multiplier from all-time low, that's the 5th of January 2020, is 3,654. So up a lot better than yesterday. Now, yesterday we didn't have the T-share numbers, and we ended up having 5.4 yesterday, and another day here of 5.828. So good day in the office. A bit of extra penalties in there too, and what a great week for penalties so far. Nice. Every day has been slightly higher than the interest, so very cool. And of course our 24.36. Okay, let's get into the T-share price, 4,037. So yesterday was definitely way better to get a T-share by a big country mile. So hopefully you guys have been managed to pick up some of these opportunities. T-share rate is at 19,570, up 5.6, and that keeps going up towards 20,000. Man, when it hits 20, that's going to be the talk of a town, isn't it? And average stake length 5.83 years, so pretty consistent in the last 4 days. The annual percentage yield rate, interest and early in-state penalties, is a 37.2, and let me just jump over there, 37.28. So looking good again. Man, look at these interest rates, right? Fantastic. Liquidity in the pool, 143.5 million. Man, that got eaten up from yesterday. Look at that. Down about 12 million. Hex gone, been bought up. Nice. Liquidity in the pool, 28.3 million, heading back towards 30,000. 30 million, I should say. And the liquidity in the pool of ETH is 974. So there's a bit of a change in the liquidity pool amount there. Looks like possibly from LP token holders. Total token locked in 12.84 billion. Nice. Market cap has jumped up to 118.45 billion. We'll take that. Look at that massive increase from 100 yesterday, and nice. That includes the Origin wallet, of course. T-share market cap 44 billion, and a T-shares a 10,898,000. And you got yesterday's figure now too, and they're pretty similar. So slight decrease in, or decent decrease in T-shares yesterday, and a small one today. All right, let's get on to total Hex supply, 363.5 billion, and just under 10 million minted. That means being created, that is into supply. Circulating supply, 574.3 billion, up 7.7, which is fairly modest. But there is a bit more circulating supply. So let's have a look. Compared to 10 days ago, we're still up about 270 about 270 million Hex in circulating supply. So they've got to decide what they're going to do with that, those people. Stake supply, 62.2 billion, and that's up 2.2 million. So nice. Congratulations to the new stakers there. Let's jump over to the stake percentage, 9.78%, holding pretty steady up there, and that's good. So that should increase over time as we grow, of course. Let's get into payouts. Yesterday we didn't have that either, so that was 63,684,000, and today pretty similar number, 63.5 million. Nice, and that pays the stakers. And penalties yesterday 640, today 308. So that's extra stuff over the interest that we're receiving. And what a week has been for stakers. If this doesn't show you what this has been, it's amazing. Now I expect this to, as we head towards the mean period of staking, which we went back here, we could sort of see that. Where has it gone here? 5.83 years. As we head towards that, and even earlier with people that staked 2 years ago, that we should get some new records and penalties. We should get some huge amount of penalties. People trying to capitalize and in staking early. So don't. That's going to be a big trend, and you're going to see some big paydays for stakers. So if you're going to hold your bags all the way through, you're going to collect. Nice. All right, total holders 386,131, up 475. Wow, great day, and that price obviously spurred on lots of buyers in there. Very cool. And a total change of stake is 110. Nice jump up from yesterday, back to the triple figures as well. Total stake is 86, up to 88,760, and current holders 269,684. Up 73. So you can see that almost up at 270 compared to 10 days ago, 268. So nice on that. So really good results all around. Hope you guys are enjoying that, and keep the upper lip, as I always say. Keep the upper lip. Can't keep Hex down. That's the way I say it. Nice. All right. So here we are, folks. This is the price at the moment. Look at these two beautiful green candles, and there we are, 20.5 cents. So if you haven't checked out my price prediction video, my weekly one, do check that out. I'll try to leave that in the link in the video description. Let's add on some of the old lines there. We're back up into the middle of the Bollinger Bands too. This is probably the highlight, and we're just over the 200-day rolling average as well on the USDC pair, which is sitting at 20, just over 20 cents now. So looking very good, and we've got some nice volumes in here as well. Very cool. We'll watch out how the rest of today goes in terms of the volumes tomorrow. Let's pull up our lines here, and we'll pull that up. Bam. And so here was our two scenarios that we might flatten out right where we were. Looks like that was the case. So that scenario played out. The two bearish scenarios were that we would hit some of these lines down here, particularly the long-term linear support line. We didn't hit that. The market said no, we're on uptrend, and off we go. And so very cool. Now, obviously, this is the short-term bullish breakout line. This purple line at the top here. If we get over that, it's away with the roses, right? Or away with something. It's going to be pretty awesome stuff. So let's watch that. Very cool to see this, and may long it continue. We'll check in on that tomorrow. All right, let's quickly check out the current market price over here as well with the charts. T-share charts, so 4,000 for T-share, 20.5. We've got liquidity here. ETH has definitely dropped today, so that was normally about 15%. That looks 13, 14.5, so it's definitely gone down about half percentage points at least. So USDC dominating, good old Hart's law. So very cool. All right, so here is the share price here. It's just tracking a bit better, so it's kind of evened out, taking out the heat here. The market price is up, very cool, and the T-share rate is up and to the right, heading towards that 20,000 magical number. Our payouts, of course, been a really great week for payouts for stakers, and of course maturity of stakes. We've still got a few this front run, basically the front of the wave, as it were, and we're going to check that out in a second. Mass adoption up and to the right with the stakes, it just continues. And so let's get into the more detail of the maturing stakes coming up. We've got the 27th ahead of us, 28th, 29th. Then we've got our two big candles, first and second, and of course the second is when we've got the Hex double birthday, the 731 gathering. So 731 is the day, of course, Hex Day 731, and then we've got the 17th of December. So a big gap in here. So we shouldn't get a lot of added to circulating supply there. Nice. Might give a bit more time for people to stake some more, and might get a nice reduction, and this could be very bullish for the price. And once again, also in here as well. And then our final big candle at the moment is 1st of January. And so it's going to be interesting to see all the candles that we've had before this that have increased circulating supply, and these ones, what they do, where they're going, how far they're going to stake. They're just going to hold, or they're going to sell, and what if they do stake, short, medium, long. And obviously T-share rates going up and to the right, so they've got to take that into account as well. They're all subject to the same fundamentals that we are when we make an investment decision, whether they're big or small. That doesn't matter. All right, so let's jump over to the Hex Whale Bot and see what that is. So we've got just under $2 million staked for almost just over 10 years, 1,500 T-shares. Well done. That's what Hex is all about. Deferred gratification, very cool. It gets tokens off the market as well, so win-win. And then we had another 12.2 million stake, 30 month ago. That was on for 3 months. This is some of these short ones, as I say, and these candles are, monthly OG stakes rolling, 3 monthly stakes. Sometimes you get yearly stakes coming out, and of course we'll see how they restake and stuff like that. Very cool. All right, so every time they do short stakes too, especially monthly ones, they're going to get hit hard by the share rate. They're going to hit hard, I say. So that's the thing. The share rate's going to go up against them, and certainly going to rise pretty strongly before New Year's. Okay, let's jump over to Richard. Didn't really have anything too relatable to Hex or Pulse, so we're going to jump off to the PulseChain GitLab update. And of course, 5 hours ago we had an update on the Go Pulse. So it really is moving. 13 hours ago as well, we had an update on the Ethernet server. So things are really moving. I think I already covered these ones yesterday's video. So there are definitely updates happening, and it must be imminent. That's the way I'd probably put it. It must be pretty imminent. And let's quickly check out on the current PulseChain testnet 1.0. It's still up and running here, just moving along there. 4.5 second blocks. Obviously, they're going to end up being 3 second blocks. Just the case there. All right, let's jump over to the Pulse. I guess I haven't done an update on the sacrifice amount for Pulse. So if you're going to get PulseChain points, $541 and 28 cents to get 18 points at the moment. So it's day 134 and 18 points. So wow, that's $30 a point, folks. $30 a point. So this is why I have strongly suggested not to be sacrificing that stage and just wait for PulseChain to go live. Remember, originally it was $1 for 10,000 base points. That excludes the bonus, multiplier bonus at the beginning. And so that we're the official end sacrifice. We're now in the mercy sacrifice phase, and this is the points here. So there was some big ETH drops the other day, trying to get these points at this thing. I would have just waited for the market to launch. But hey, everybody makes their own decision. They've got to inform themselves of what they think is the right thing. But I definitely think that this is the case, because you're already up at 541x on the original price. So just take that into account. I hope that helps. I'll try and leave this the spreadsheet in the video description. All right, let's finally get to the PulseChain timetable. So here we are. We've got this many days, about 5 days left before the end of November, and another 2 days, so 7 days. There's 1 week left. So PulseChain should be pretty imminent. Richard did indicate that it's likely this week, and obviously that does fit with the update that we got way back of the 3rd of November, talking about the next week or two. So it's really this week or next is really this week or next week. So that's where we're at the moment. So we're waiting for that, and you can see from the GitLab updates that must be pretty imminent. And that's what we're at the moment. So in here. All right, so onwards and upwards. I'm really looking forward to Hexscale. I really hope that they're on time with that in December with kinetics and that. I think that's a huge fundamental, so looking forward to that as well. Yeah, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. Feel free to subscribe, like, and share, and hit the bell, of course. And I love your comments. Get into the comments, and I'll answer them all. Okay, catch you in the next video. Bye for now.